Hey, what's going on, DDO players? Axel here. Today's video is all about Lamannia and the Test Dojo. This video is really an instructional video for players who might not know that DDO has a pre-server and might not understand or be aware of some of the cool stuff you can do on there. So first of all, to download Lamannia, you need to download an actual separate file from the live server files. So I'll provide a link below in the description, so if you'd like to check out Lamannia, you can download it from that link. One thing you need to keep in mind is to make sure to download Lamannia into a completely separate folder than your live server DDO files. The default on the wizard when you download it wants to put it in the same files. Just make sure you assign it to a different folder and you'll be fine. Another thing, there's a character copy tool on DDO.com's website that lets you copy your whatever character you want from your live server that you play on to Lamannia. I'll also put a link in the description for that. So the really cool thing about Lamannia is it has something called the Test Dojo. The Test Dojo, it lets you do all kinds of cool stuff. It lets you level up for free. You don't have to quest on Lamannia. You don't have to earn XP. You can just talk to an NPC and level up as you want to. Also, there's all kinds of cool NPCs in the Test Dojo that give you any item you want, any material you might want. Really cool stuff. I'll walk into the Test Dojo here in a second and show you all the stuff that's in there. First of all, I want to show you where it's at on the map. Test Dojo, you'll find it in the marketplace. I believe you can also enter it from Forgotten Realms, but here is where you enter from the marketplace. And just brought up the map so I can show you there. And you just click on this door and you will be inside to all the cool stuff that you can see in Lamannia. Okay, now that we're inside the dojo, I'll run to the middle here and just walk through each room one by one to show you just exactly what's available. When you come up to the center room, you'll see Fred to let you switch feats for free. You've got a respawning platinum bank here, so you can just pick up as much platinum as you want. There's a NPC right here who will give you any augment you'd like. A variety of other NPCs here. The really important one is this guy right here. He will actually give you turbine points for free. Your turbine points from the live servers do not copy over onto Lamannia. You can get just talk to the NPC here. You can get as many turbine points as you want, so you can just buy all the res cakes, whatever you want, so you don't have to worry about dying when you're questing through the content. And you might be wondering, why do they give you all this stuff on Lamannia? Lamannia is a test server. The point of this server is just so players can look at new content before it's released on the live servers, maybe give some feedback, or just check it out. As a side product, though, it lets you test any build you'd like. One other thing I didn't go over earlier is that Lamannia is not open all the time. It's only open when the developers need it to be open. Also, there are character wipes from time to time. So any characters you bring to Lamannia, you can't stay there permanently. So because it's not open all the time and because there's character wipes, it's not like you can use this server in replacement of the actual live server. Okay, so that's all for the first room there. Let's move over to, we'll just start here on the left and we'll go one by one unless I fall off. Okay. Looks like Lamannia's having some lag problems. Okay, I'm good. Okay, this room lets you get a variety of items by level range. I'm assuming these green numbers, now I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm assuming that these green numbers correspond to the level of the gear they each give. So if you clicked on the 28 here, you'll get a variety of level 28 stuff. So look at all this cool stuff I got. There's also conveniently all the crafting NPCs here, so it just gave me all the fire dragon and shadow dragon flogs I'd want, so I can run over here to the magma forge and craft myself a tier 3 thunder forge weapon if I want. I'm not going to do that right now, but just to show you that's some of the cool stuff that you can do. They've got traders, several other traders. These are the Evening Star traders. So, actually, I am not sure what this middle one is for. Okay, it must be Okay, it's just some other, it looks like necro gear. Okay, let's move over to the next room. Not a whole lot going on in this room. You've got hireling vendors. You do have a potion and scroll vendor that will basically let you buy whatever you want, ever potion, whatever scroll you want. I believe most of them are listed here. Okay, yeah, this is just cosmetic armor kits, so if you want to test those out, you can buy those. And scroll vendor. If I can get the thing to work, getting some lag right now. Okay, so it looks like pretty much any scroll you'd want is listed here. And just pawnbrokers here. I'm not really sure why these are here. The really cool stuff is over here in the next few rooms. Right here in the middle, we've got respawning hearts of wood. So if you want a plus 20 heart of wood, you can just grab it. My inventory slots are full from the cabinets, but if I wanted to, I could grab that. And they've got Life Shaper here if you want to mess around with builds and TR, ETR, whatever. And this is the room where you can get your experience. We've got a variety of trainers here, all the trainers you need, and the guide right here. You can talk to this guy, and he gives you the actual experience. So just say, hey, teach me enough to advance my profession. Oh, that's for heroic. Ultimate mastery, yes, see, it just gives me XP, 1,000,000 right there. So then I can level up if I want. This room right here is really cool. As you can see, laying on the floor here, we've got just about any weapon you want. I don't know if all of them are in the whole game are here, but I mean, look at all this stuff. It's really cool. We've got, you know, all this epic necro stuff is here. All this epic gear. So if there's ever been a piece of gear that you've wanted that you've never been able to get, you can come on to Lamannia and grab it and play around with it. And all the other NPCs in this area are just trainers. Okay, let's move over to the next room. This is sort of like a training dummy area. Just kobolds here you can kill should the mood strike, and or if you just want to test out your builds, test out the DPS, you can hit the kobolds here. And I believe that's it. There's also a few other things, such as down here, we've got some entrances for some raids, just to make it a little more convenient for you. So we've got the Demon Queen entrance here, and we've got, conveniently, we have the Mark of Death entrance right there. I assume that was there so that players would have easy access to it when they were testing it. So I hope this video helped you if you weren't aware of some of the cool stuff you can do in Lamannia, and I encourage you, if you'd like to come on to Lamannia and check out the dojo, check out the new content before you buy it, if you'd like. Now, Lamannia, I don't know the actual schedule, but I'm assuming it won't be up for too much longer, since the date of release of Update 25 has been announced on the forums as April 6th, which is 5 days from now. So if you want to check out some builds, you want to play around with the cool stuff on this test server, I recommend you get on it as soon as you can, because it probably won't be up much longer. It will come back though whenever we get closer to the next update. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe and tell your DDO friends and guildies about my channel. Thanks for watching.